let's move on to 2000. You became captain, and you took over captaincy at a very turbulent time for Indian cricket. Match fixing scandal was going on. The public trust in Indian cricketers was at an all-time low, and you take over a team which had to be rebuilt, completely rebuilt from scratch. What was the first big decision that you took? And did you, after taking that decision, did you ever have second thoughts about it?
With every captain and every team, there is a rebuilding stage. It comes every 10 years. Yeah, it comes every 10 years, sometimes earlier. With Indian cricket, maybe a little later because of so much talent, as it is happening now. As you said, no Rohit, no Kohli. Bumrah also doesn't play a complete series. So the young ones came in, and it was the same thing with me when in 2000, Azhar went, Sanjay went, Jadeja went. So it was a completely young team.
Correct.
Young team, and
Yeah.
we had to rebuild and regroup, and we did that. There were some issues, but we were not aware of the issues. I keep asking people. I keep telling people that I don't, because a lot of people ask me whether it's actually happened. I said I don't know because nobody had ever asked me, and I used to ask my colleagues like Rahul or Sachin that did these things happen, and they were also never asked or never spoken about. So it was a rebuilding phase, but the best part was I led some absolute champions. Number one, Sachin, Dravid, Kumble, Sehwag, Lakshman,
Yeah.
Harbhajan, Zaheer, who all went on to play 100 test matches for India.
Yeah.
So I was fortunate enough to lead a batch of players, a group of players who themselves could have been captain.
Yeah.
So I always felt that I was a fortunate one to lead some of them, and the talent in that side was unbelievable.
True. But setting aside the senior players, the youngsters.
They were not seniors. Senior was only Sachin.
Sachin.
I
Yeah.
was starting. Rahul, I was not starting.
No, 2000 you were already.
Yeah, I was not starting. I was about 28, 30 test matches old. Rahul was
Rahul was
same.
similar. Yeah.
Lakshman was about 20, 25 test matches old. And we talk about test matches those days because there's no T20 cricket.
Yeah.
Then Sehwag was making his debut. Zaheer was making his debut. Harbhajan was making his debut.
Right. So I'm asking about those guys. They were Dada's boys. Zaheer, Harbhajan.
They were India's boys. India's boys picked by
Yuvraj.
the selectors and the captain.
No. But you saw something in them that others did not see. What did you see in
It's
them?
the spark. It's the spark which I see. It's the match winning ability which you see.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in winning matches, and I don't worry about losing, but I worry about winning. So in your journey to win, you lose a few, and I never bother about that. And these were players who won matches for you.